Say goodbye to the endless searching that you've been doing trying to find a good chest workout. Because when I first started working out, I would see all these YouTubers and I would get confused because one person would be saying you got to do landmine presses to get that middle chest. Another person would be doing, oh, you need to do 360 behind the back push-ups with a backflip. You know what I mean? There's so many complicated things that these YouTubers would try pushing to you because they wanted to sell stuff. They wanted to sell their workout plans. So they had to confuse you to be able to stand out compared to the rest of everyone to sell that plan. Because everyone would think, oh, I've been following everyone else. Obviously, the 360 backflip push-up is the reason I haven't been getting chest gains. Like, obviously that's why. So I'm gonna make this as simple as possible while not skipping any valuable details. Because once you understand this stuff, you start to realize that it's nowhere close to as complicated as you might think. This is how simple it is. You need a vertical press to hit that upper chest. You need a horizontal press to hit that middle and lower titty. You need a isolation movement to really just isolate the chest, because whenever you're doing all those pushing movements, your shoulders and triceps and other things are coming into play. So you're gonna isolate just the chest, and on top of that, you're gonna be able to push hella blood into the muscle and really get a pump just at the end, really get the burn specifically on the chest. So what order should you be doing the vertical, horizontal, and isolation movement? It's interchangeable. Depends on you. For me, and what most people I think should do is vertical, horizontal, then a isolation movement. Because vertical, upper chest. Upper chest is the most important part of the chest. It's gonna make you look the biggest, give you that thickness look, especially like you hit a side chest. So super important, it should probably go first, but do not be afraid to do the middle and horizontal first. At the end of the day, the chest is the chest and you're gonna hit it like in the same-ish places when you do most things. So it's not too big of a deal. But the reason I would suggest putting the incline first is simply just because it is that most important part. And you are the strongest in the beginning. So you're gonna do the most damage to the chest in that movement. Makes sense? Right. So we're gonna start with incline. Do the incline. What exercises should I do? Anything vertical. Do you like barbell? Do that. Do you like dumbbell bench? Do that. Do you like machine bench or press? Do that. Literally whatever you want for the incline, for the upper chest, do that. Whatever feels best. I do suggest doing a barbell or dumbbell though, for the first exercise at least, simply because it's a compound movement, you're trying to get stronger. Okay, middle, lower chest, horizontal presses. Same thing as incline. What exercise do you want to do, my guy? For the second movement, you're not really too forced to do a compound movement like a barbell bench or a dumbbell bench. So you can pick a machine if you want. You can do dumbbell or barbell again. Doesn't really matter. You're hitting the same place either way. It's not a big deal which one you do. So do whichever. And then isolation. Like I was saying, just getting strictly chest damage done just on the chest. Not many other muscles are used during like a fly. So you can use any fly that you want. Any fly. Cable. Dumbbell? Pec deck? What do you want to use? The flies are very similar. There's not too many major benefits from choosing one or the other. So literally pick whatever you want. I can hear some of you already typing in the comments furiously. You didn't have any lower chest direct work. What are you doing? How? Come on, bruh. You do not, when you are doing a bench, any like middle chest work, you are simultaneously hitting the lower chest. It is the same thing. Yes, could you get a slightly better chest by doing a decline or a dip? Yeah, that's why it's made, right? But if you think that's gonna solve your problems of having a small chest, it is not gonna do anything. You are getting plenty enough lower chest stress throughout the rest of your chest day. Anytime that you hit a bench, you are hitting lower chest. So could you do a dip? You could. Would it be overkill? Yeah, probably, depending on what your intensity is like. If you are someone who just half-asses their workouts, then yeah, you should add in hella more exercises because you are not really doing much. So you should just have more in there. But if you are pushing your sets to failure, at least for me, I do not see a spot in my chest workout that extra work would be beneficial. I would just be breaking down the muscle even more. Too far past the point of recovery till the next chest day. So I'm not doing that. So how many sets and reps should you be doing for your chest days? The simple answer is no one truly knows, because it's in a range of 6 sets all the way to like 20. I've even heard people say 30, but I wouldn't do that. I would say if you don't know how many sets your body can properly recover from before the next chest day, if you're new, stick with like 12 to 15, because you probably aren't pushing the muscle as far as it should be. But like for me, on my chest days, I do like 8. Sometimes it'll be a little less, like I've done 6, 9. You know, I'm in that lower bracket range because I am truly pushing the muscle to a point to where I will be sore the next chest day if I do more. So it depends on you. Just figure out how sore you are, how beat up your body is, and then you'll go from there. You'll adjust. How many reps? This varies, but just like sets, it's pretty whatever. In between, I think it's 6 to 30. Like it's a big range, the same thing. So pretty much you're good no matter what. But how I like to do my chest days is first movement, so my incline, will be in that 6 to 8 whenever I'm not injured and I can actually push strength. And then the secondary movement, which would probably be a bench press machine, you know, I'm gonna be doing that like 10, 12, maybe 15 reps, depending on the day. So a little bit higher. And then on those isolation movements where it's mostly like just feeling it the whole time, getting a good contraction in that chest, pushing a lot of blood into the muscle, then I'll do like, 15, maybe even 20 reps. I don't like doing 20 reps, but sometimes I will. And what's good about that system is that if essentially every rep range works, I just did like all 3. You know what I mean? I had a little bit lower on my incline, my primary compound movement, and then at the end I was doing like 15 reps. You know what I mean? So it's good to be able to have variety in there, especially for your joints. Because like if you lift, if you're doing like sets of 6, for like flies. Oh my God, that's crazy. My shoulders would snap. And that's it for chest. See how simple that was? Like there's no 360 backflip push-ups in there or anything like that. Just super simple. Do those things and that's it. If you guys liked the video, 10 free workout plans in my community down below. Go join that, help it grow. Pretty please do algorithm things, like, comment, subscribe, comment hella, and grow the community in the description. Please, please, that'd be appreciated. But other than that, I'll see you tomorrow.